I look terrible. I told you I had a bad feeling.
I'll get you out of here.
There's no time. Montross set thermal charges. You have to get out of here fast. Vosa is on the moon of Bogden. You might still make it. Take this. I made this before he arrived. It will guide you.
I'm sorry, Ross.
I knew the risks. Get Vosa. Collect your reward. Just find something to live for besides the money. You deserve more. Now, go. Get out of here while you still can. See you on the other side. Django! Django, if you're playing this message, I'm probably dead. Weird, isn't it? I tried to contact you, but someone was jamming my signal. I'm guessing Montross must have intercepted your transmission. I'll try to tell you everything I found out before he gets to me.
You know, I was just about to say something to the effect of like, wow, prequel characters who don't show up in the original media really, if I gotta look out. And yeah, I did not know that Roz was gonna die, although I probably could have made an educated guess. But we got a recorded voice message of her to remember her by. Hey guys, it's See You Dead. Welcome back to the beginning of the end with Star Wars Bounty Hunter. We arrived on the moon of Bogden, and we're already getting attacked by the Hatman and his minions. Yeah, I realize I've made a lot of jokes about calling these guys Benadryl demons, and I'm starting to realize maybe not everyone is fully aware of what that is or what that means, because Benadryl is a fairly common medicine. It's like a pain reliever, but there have been multiple... This is so weird. I don't know why I'm talking about this in a Star Wars video. There have been multiple accounts of people taking an obscene amount of Benadryl to try and kind of get a high going. And the funny thing is, almost all of them have reported an absolutely awful trip. Which, shocker, you're not... I mean, kind of any narcotic other than weed, you're likely going to have a really bad trip. But multiple people consistently and independently report seeing some sort of shadowy figure with glowing red eyes wearing a hat. I think the hat kind of differs from account to account, but it's typically like a top hat or a bowler hat, usually a top hat. But yeah, that's what a Benadryl demon is. Pretty much imagine you just take a whole bunch of drugs and you see one of the freaking why can I not think of what they're called? I can't remember. But imagine you see one of those things, shadowy figure, glowing red eyes, and it's just wearing a top hat. Would that not be just ridiculously unsettling? Also, just my word, we are barbecuing shadow demons today, aren't we? This is the best anti-drug PSA that Star Wars could have ever come up with. Oh my gosh. So it's gonna... Wow. Off to a fantastic start, aren't we? Man, we're just out here barbecuing Nazgul today. This is great. I'm still super low on health, which, I mean, go figure. But, yeah, I think we got this. Oh, frick, that is terrifying. That is actually terrifying. Gosh, Django, I don't know if it's worth meeting Dooku here on the moon of Bogden. Also, yeah, another reference. This is on the moon of Bogden, which is where Django said he met Tyrannus in Attack of the Clones. So yeah, guess what's gonna happen. Frick, I don't know where to go. I gotta deal with all these guys. Tell me this isn't like just nightmare-inducing. I don't care how much Benadryl, nutmeg, or any other just crappily, hastily acquired narcotic you got. This is just horrifying. Thank the Lord for napalm, let me tell you. They just don't quit, do they? And I still see them. They're like crawling out of the vents. It's like the orcs in Moria, man. This is ridiculous. Although getting on the wing of the slave one here seems to be working pretty well. Also, we're 10 minutes into recording this, and I haven't even made it past the first room. Yes. Once again, for the last video, I'm sorry, okay? I think you guys know my feelings on this game pretty well by now. I try to go in with a happy attitude, good cheerful demeanor, and as long as the game isn't like ridiculous to me, I can usually put up with it. Although these infinitely spawning Bando Gora in what feels like a closed off room. Okay, nope, just run this way.
Gardulla's ships didn't just pick up the Bando Gora's poison here. They also brought thousands of slaves. They're probably all devoted Bando Gora now. That place will be crawling with them.
Thank you, Roz. It's almost like you didn't die. Okay, so there is... I did make it to a different room. I think you guys saw the cutscene just there. Not cutscene, but the audio. Unless I failed to do my job as a editor, I kept that in. At least the flamethrower, it seems like as soon as they catch fire, that's it. And even if I'm not aimed directly at them, they'll still, well, catch fire. That makes this, I feel like this is doable. It's going to be really challenging, and again, I don't think it's a good game design. But you know what? This is like the type of broken game design like I can live with, and I think it's fun. Like I said, I like completely busted games from this era. And this is the type of like fun busted, where it's still like, come on, are you serious? But like in a more ridiculous way. Oh my, jeez. Also, yeah, I definitely just saw one spawn out of the void, so they are infinitely respawning. Wonderful, wonderful. I gotta find the next door in this shadowy gray environment. Wherever shall I go? See, like that, I didn't react, at least not verbally. I kind of started a little bit. But did you see that? Like, right in front of me, out of nowhere. It appeared. In just a shadowy mess, it appeared. Out of nowhere. After I've killed a million of these guys. Oh, nope. Okay. Okay, I get it now. Oh, get to a high place where they can't really reach me. Flamethrower doesn't really angle down much, does it? But you see, it's that button over there I gotta press, and I don't have an elevated surface like the Slave One where I can kind of stand there and be safe from them. I guess I could. Yep, I just had to check. Just had to check. Dang, even shooting them like this does not really work all that well. I'm gonna try something really stupid. Okay. Maybe not as stupid as I thought. This, on the other hand, will be a little dumb. As long as they don't... Okay, they don't seem to get to me over there. Come up here, grab some health. And we just gonna have to Matador this junk, baby. That should be enough of them dead and distracted. Just hit the button. Hit the button. Okay, now I gotta figure out what the button even opened. Oh, it looks like it was just the door on the other side of the room. It's like the same one where I came in. Okay, maybe this won't be terribly difficult. Okay, they are getting close to me, and I am... Oh, frick, what's the freaking magic juju guy over there? Oh, there's another one. Oh, I'm about to die. Die. You skull-masked, demon-worshipping people who are... I don't know, it feels too easy to make it. Oh, people in Hollywood worship the devil. Okay. Okay, you got me. You got me, Bando Gora. You got me. So the Bando snipers is still out there somewhere. Okay. Okay, I see him. That looks like a shriveled remains of a corpse. Probably one I just got. Okay, so there's his legs. Okay. I'll just go to the other side. Do this again. There, I just kneecapped the Benadryl demon. How's your day going? Oh, I just saw more. Okay, let's try this. I'm assuming there's one over here as well. Sure enough.
I wish I could turn back. Give up this hunt. But I guess you've come too far for that.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I'm not... Trust me. Oh, more snipers. More snipers. Oh, that looks like... Is that a power-up? Please be... Wait, how do I... How... What the... Who the... Why the... More Bando Gora snipers. At least they don't really deal a ton of damage. Can I... see them in the mists? I see him running at me. Oh, Lord, he coming. Just one. Just one. Okay, about whenever he got here and, like, cleared 5 feet in 5 seconds. Sorry, 5 feet in 1 second. That would be incredibly slow. I realized, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be manually aiming and I should just lock on to him. Which seems to be working, but at least they have very low health. Gotta give them that. Okay, I'm low on health. Does the water harm me? Yes, it does. Boy, do I feel... Nope! I meant the jetpack. Okay, we just fly over it. Continue down the dark and dreary London alleyway. Avoid the massive potholes that will put South Carolina to shame. And then we just keep massacring Bando Gora. I don't know why it's so hard for me to remember Bando Gora. That's not really that hard of a name. It kind of... To be honest, it kind of doesn't sound super Star Wars-y. I mean, like, it's kind of hard to say, oh, this thing does or doesn't sound like something out of Star Wars. I don't know, for some reason, Bando Gora is not vibing with me. Kind of like that sniper is not vibing with me either. This is where the checkpoint was. Don't see any way to... Okay. Oh boy, vertical platforming. I love this. I can't get high enough. Good catch, Django. Grip strength is going up there, boy. Oh, I don't think I'm brave enough to fly to that yet. I did manage to get kind of on top of the structures here and go in this area that kind of feels like it should be like a out of bounds zone, but then again, this whole level just feels like a massive, creepy liminal space. That's got to be a bottomless pit, and I don't want to waste a life trying to test it out. But I've got to soldier on, if for no other reason than the fact I'll be done with this game. Speaking of, you might more than likely you guys have already seen this and probably voted on it, but just in case you didn't, I went ahead and put a poll out for what game you want to see me cover next, because this is coming to an end. Republic Commando is going to be coming to an end, but it's going to be like maybe 1 or 2 weeks behind this. But I need to go ahead and choose what game we're playing next. And that's where, well, actually, that's not entirely true where you guys come in. We are definitely playing War for Cybertron. Okay? The next major game series, probably more in the vein of like the Republic Commando videos, is going to be War for Cybertron. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Do I have to go around and get to the other side? Maybe that's it. Huh, that was it. But yeah, War for Cybertron is 100% happening. The main thing you're voting on is it going to be the immediate next thing, or is there going to be a little bit of a break? A little bit of like, play something else beforehand? On the poll, the only other game I have is X-Men Origins Wolverine, because frankly, numbers-wise, that video didn't do great. I loved playing that game. It was so much fun. And it sounded like some of you guys, at least the ones of you who like kind of regularly watch, were interested in me possibly returning to that game too. Thank you for coming down here and making it less scary for me to deal with up here. Still can't reach it, though. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Ah, here we go. I felt like we should be slightly more vertical. But yeah, anyways, yeah, do you want... Because this is probably going to end before Republic Commando. Just frankly being honest. Because after this video, I suspect we should only have 2 left. Please let me make it. Okay, good. But yeah, so do you want to see War for Cybertron immediately? If so, go vote on it. Do you want to see X-Men Origins Wolverine next, and then we start War for Cybertron like a few weeks later? Or do you want to see something entirely different? And I might put out another poll in the next few weeks with like X-Men Origins Wolverine or another game that I might consider playing through. Like, I know one that's kind of been on the back of my mind and that I've already actually said I was going to make videos on is, wow, I'm glad we made that. But, Lord of the Rings War in the North. It's kind of hard to think about. It's been almost a year since we started playing through, Lord of the Rings Conquest, which I bet for some of you guys...
Oh, we go back, you and me. Oh, it was a good run. You're the best bounty hunter I ever knew. And you were good to an old bag like me.
What I was saying is that might have been the first video some of you guys watched of me, because that was one of my first videos where I really thought it was a true success. I've had other huge videos before that have been big successes, but they're kind of like... They were things that, speaking in the sense of a format, they were kind of always going to do good. The Iceberg was always going to do good. The long-form content, traditionally that does well on YouTube. That was like what I normally do. Gameplay. Something I did not... Gosh, dog. I can't get... He's like right on the other side of this. Okay. Just gonna risk it, just gonna risk it, gonna risk it, gonna risk it. barely hanging on. But yeah, anyways, or maybe not, I don't know, maybe those of you who watch the Let's Plays, because that is a different audience, typically, y'all might have started with something else, completely different. I'm curious, tell me what was like the first video of mine you remember watching, if you can recall it. Maybe this is a little bit of like a, I don't want to say a power trip, but maybe a bit of an ego thing where I'm like, tell me where you started watching me. But look, if you're an entertainer, you kind of have to be a little egotistical. Freak, they're like right there. Okay, I don't know if I can make that. I hope I can make that get to the health. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, we just got to keep making it through the poison swamp here. But yeah, now you got me, guys. Now you guys have got me curious. What's like one of the first videos of mine you remember watching? Crap, Donnie Darko killed me.
Oh, no. I've got company. Montross just landed. I'll have to give him something. I'm a Toydarian. I just can't bear the thought of torture. Maybe I can send him to slow it down. Goodbye, Jake.
Oh goodness, oh goodness. Future me, remember that audio dialogue was right in front of this. Oh, there's a ship. There's a ship. Oh, but I don't see how to reach it. I died, one more time, by the way, since last you saw me, because I misjudged a jump, or a jet pack, I guess. Oh yeah, let me try actually getting on top of this thing. That might actually help me out. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't think... I kind of recorded this spur of the moment. I didn't plan on recording today, but I happened to have an opportunity to, and I was like, I'm going to take it. So if I have to die and restart, that's fine. That's fine. I can live with it. But anyway, frick. Anyways, yeah, I don't know how to get... I see there's a ship very similar to the one Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon came in on. And I just don't think I can... I don't see a way to make it to it. Because there's nothing, like, this way. But this seemed like the right way to go. And even looking out over there, I can kind of see some vague pillars. Oh, man, do I gotta... let me try getting back over to that. We'll see what happens. Yeah, even getting back to this, this skull with all the Benadryl demons around me. Getting back here and looking out, which, because comparatively we were right over there where that those two torches where one's lower and one's higher, that's about where we were. I don't see a way over there. Maybe I'm not supposed to go over there. That's like the forward moving progress, because I can't... Oh, no, I see what I have to do. Crap, I see exactly what I have to do. I am not going to survive this, am I? That was cool falling death animation, Django. Platforming on the McRib, exactly what I wanted to do. And he's not paying attention to me. Yeah, look down at your hands, you little autist. Oh, man, okay. Still can't mess this up. I still could mess this up, but I don't want to mess this up. Okay, that... Also, I will say one thing about... I was talking about the whole level design thing. Oh, I know what you're about to throw at me. I'm not stupid. I know what to do. If, I was talking about level design before and how I thought, oh, this game has bad level design. And many of these levels are bad level designs. I'm sorry. They just are. But... This level, I'm not bothered by this level. It's very difficult, don't get me wrong. But it's the end of the game. It's been pretty clear what to do and where to go. I don't know. I feel like... And like the few times, like just then when I was confused, I don't know, maybe Gardula's Palace isn't much different, but I feel like this is more intuitive than Gardula's Palace. Because it's like, okay, I know, because like, you know, we got stuck in a room, and they also threw like a million enemies at me. Also, since very few of these guys are ranged, and the ones that are ranged, I know what I'm dealing with, what I'm getting myself into. This also, I was expecting this tunnels to be full of Bando Gora, and they have not been. They really have not been. Like, there's still, don't get me wrong, there's a lot coming, but like, compared to even what we were dealing with at the beginning of this level, these catacombs are kinda easy to get through. I say, now being stuck. Wait, this way? No, curse you, poor lighting. Oh, maybe this is it. Yep. Yeah, just barbecue Donnie Darko. Ah, I knew the ship had to be what we were getting to. Please be the end of the level. I really want that to be the end of the level. I get on the ship. It's not Montross' ship, is it? I hope not. This looks like it's gearing me up for a fight, which I do not like my prospects if I do. There's only two more. It's only 2 more levels, right? Unless somehow. Okay, how do I get over there? Maybe this. No, well, no. So what am I supposed to do? How do I? Because I feel like I should be able to pass under here. I can't get under here. I don't see anything. That's the inside of Django's head. Or a lack of head, I guess. Which is also fitting for Django Fett, I reckon. You know, okay, I'm clearly supposed to be in here. Geared me up, kitted me out. How do I get on the other side of this? Okay, so turns out you don't go on the spaceship because, shocker, this game has slightly unintuitive level design. Who would have ever thought? And the Hatman Cometh, and apparently also get stuck under the level geometry. Fine with me, just gotta get away from you guys fast enough where I'm not losing too much terrible health. Okay, seem to be good here. Let's just go ahead and ice you guys for good measure. And where we actually are supposed to go is not the giant ship that clearly has its ramp extended right in front of us whenever we come out of the dark, dank hole. No, it's actually right over here to the left. Those torches and that bridge in the middle of the fog. I also can see some... Yeah, I see you skulking around over there. Oh, okay. Nope, that didn't kill it, 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 that didn't... Okay, if I can make it to that... Okay, I practically made it there. And there's a thing behind me because of course there is. Come on, come on. Okay, okay. Hopefully they aren't on the bridge behind me, but I'll fly across.
Looks like a dead end, Montross.
Been waiting for you, Django. Thought you might not make it.
Don't write me off until you watch me die, face to face.
You've come to the right place for a burial.
You first.
Ah, the hunt's nearly over. I can smell it. Vossa's here, waiting for one of us to put her out of her misery. It'll almost be a shame to kill her. Imagine, Django, the power to send thousands of mindless assassins willingly to their deaths, to plunge the galaxy into anarchy.
Not much money in anarchy.
The money means nothing. The thrill of the hunt drives me, the moment my prey begs for mercy, the moment I take his life. You know this better than anyone. We're the same, you and I.
Now you're just being mean.
You're going to shoot me in cold blood? It's not very sporting. Not your style. Not the Mandalorian way.
You gave up our ways, remember?
For you, I'll make an exception. Just like old times, Fett. You and me, man to man, face to face. Only now we do this to the death. May the best man win.
I am the best. Always was.
We'll see about that. Only one of
Don't you mean you're gonna face me, Mandalorian to Mandalorian? Nyuk, 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 nyuk. I'm gonna kill you now. I'm kind of surprised that we're already doing the rival duel, because we still got 2 levels left, if I'm not mistaken. You know,
I told you before. Vossa's bounty is mine. Save a place for me in hell, Django.
Well, the alternative death cutscene is cool. It's not going to be cool replaying through the whole level, but hey, take what I can get. You know, Montross has made me realize there are 2 different armor philosophies with Mandalorians. It's either the most pristine and brightly colored thing you've ever seen, or it's the most random assortment of hobo plate mail, and somehow both looks work really well for Mandalorians. You know, what if I use the Camino saber darts on him? Or he can just stand there and... Okay, so those things do nothing. Great, great, wonderful to know. I love how I exhausted so much of my health trying to figure that out. I feel... Holy crap! Wow, for once in this playthrough, rocket launchers were on my side. Let's kill this mofo. Let's kill him now. I want him dead.
No! It's not supposed to end this way. Not like this. I deserve a better death.
Don't be a sore loser.
I'll see you in hell, Django.
Save a place for me.
No! Ah! Django! Come back! Ah! Bitch! Damn you! Finish me!
Holy crap. Yeah, much faster going through it the second time around. Look at that, 14, almost 15 minutes. Still not always the most fun when you gotta just go back 15 minutes after you've already been here for so long. Man, that ending. You know the worst thing about that cutscene we just watched was with Montross? I swear, I heard noises that sounded like knives digging in the flesh. So I'm guessing they're about to turn Montross into whatever they are, the Bando Gora there. So, but hey, it's dealt with. It's dead. It's over, and we are very, very close to finishing this game. You know what? I don't know. Maybe one more video, maybe 2. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But thank you guys for watching. And I know, like, especially after last week's video or the other day's video, I guess. So many of y'all were like, I'm fine. They're like, I can tell you don't enjoy this, see you dead. You can drop it, move on to something else. And trust me, there's a part of me that really wants to. But I also know I'm going to be eating myself alive. If like, any series I don't finish is always eating away at me in the back of my head. Like the Telltale Batman series. Now that we haven't finished because of forces outside of my control. That being needing the other people I started that series with. But like, if I, especially now, this close to being done to the game, I couldn't possibly let it go. I want to finish it so I can say I finished it. And then I can move on and never have to come back to it again. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Once again, poll on the community tab for what series you want to see covered next. And I'll probably put out another poll, maybe in a few weeks or so. But, because more than likely, especially at this point, it looks like Cybertron is almost certainly going to be it. But I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.